Okay, we're going to look at how we set up a new customer. So first of all, we need to get into the Webshop management. Just do that, and here you will see the link for that. So I'm just going to get into it. Okay, and there'll be a password, and it's that one there. Okay, so the first thing you're going to see is the customers, and this screen here. Just blow it up a little bit, and then you can see it. And the first thing that happens is that it will open up a page for a new customer. So you've got up here a customer code which will automatically assign. Now, what you can do, you can actually put the name of the company in there if you so wish. The problem is that once you've used that company name, you can't use it again. So if you've got multiple sites, you need to make sure that you don't name it and then think, oh, I need that again. So you've got to be like, say, C to number 1, C to number 2, that kind of thing. Or you can just leave it as it is, as a customer code, as it's shown here. Next thing you need to do is to put in a name of a company, which will be here. And we'll put in and then an address and a postcode, okay, and a city, okay, and telephone number, and of course you're going to need an email address. So I'll just put mine in just for ease. Now, if they were a pro forma customer, you would be ticking this box. Okay, so make sure that is ticked if they're definitely pro forma. If not, leave it unticked. Next thing you need to do is to choose the type of customer. So they're either going to be an optician, distributor, end user, or commercial group. Okay, in this particular instance, it's going to be an end user, so we'll tick that. Make sure that that's in a UK customer mode. They are allowed to order, obviously. And the next thing we need to do is to put in the invoice code. It happens to be, for us, 303. Make sure that's in, otherwise they don't get an invoice. United Kingdom, Bolly Safety, order direct, no, so untick it because they're not a direct order. Norville have a code as well, so make sure you put that in. It's 82661, but you must make sure that that's in, otherwise it will not go to Norville. So that's it. We've basically set up the customer now with an account. So add the client. Next thing we need to do is to just go and pick up that end user now. We'll find them in the list janitorial here. Don't ask me why it's not alphabetically listed, I have no idea. So janitorial limited, and we'll edit it. Now you'll see on this right hand side here where we've got a set of tools for this customer. So the first thing we need to do is to set up the relationship. So click the relationship, and they're going to have a partner optician. So down here there should be opticians listed, so we'll just pick one just for the sake of it, but whoever their optician is, make sure they've got an account just by the way we've just done it there, and that's going to be 70072. So if we put that in there, 70072, and enter it in, and then add that, so you can see now it's gone in. Okay, next thing we need to do is add a distributor. So again, look down in the list for a distributor. I'll just pick one up in a minute. I'll call it Romar A14015. A14015. There we go, and then add that. Okay, so now we've got an optician and we've got a distributor, and they're now linked to the Janitorial Limited. Right. Next thing, back in again to Janitorial, edit, This time we're going to add a user. This is the admin user. It's very different to this one here, because this particular one is the one we need to communicate with, such as price increases, new frames, whatever. So that'll be the main contact. This is for the admin person only. Now what I would say for the login, if it's a small company, try and stick with their company name, because it's much easier to remember. So call it janitorial for their login, and then put the name of the person in and their last name. Civility, and make sure this is in the United Kingdom, and then put their email address here. Okay, it's not real, that's why it's underlined it. They're responsible. You can show the prices as well, and then just add the user. Okay, now when you do that, that particular person will get an email, okay, telling them that they've now got that login there, and it'll also have a password for them to log in the system. And basically that is it.